Hey, what's up everybody? We're going to start this video series off reacting to some stuff that the boys have proposed to me. I'm Papa Candy. I'm a musician, play multiple different instruments, primarily drums, guitar, and then I do play some bass when needed, and also play some piano, keyboard, stuff like that. Mostly just for filling things in on different stuff that I play on guitar, or helping to write songs with. But yeah, I was suggested this. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen or heard any of this before. I guess it's an album called Egospect by Sheepdog Wolf. Requested by my buddy Jordan, or Daps, on Twitch. And yeah, I'm not sure. It was updated 4 days ago. So looks like 4 years ago. Updated 4 days ago. The album was put on here 4 years ago, though. I'm tempted to just go through the whole album. It doesn't seem to be that long. Maybe let's just start with the title track. It's the last song on the album, so I feel like maybe if I do that as kind of a starting point, then I can maybe go back and listen to all of the other songs as kind of a prequel or a prelude to what we're getting with the title track, though. I usually do like to listen to the longest track on an album. I feel like there's a few of them that are 5, 5.5, 5, and then 6. So it's not like it's, a 9-minute track and everything else is 4 or 5. But I think we'll go with this. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if this is a solo artist or a band, but we'll listen and see what we can ascertain. I got the guitar here, so I might stop it and kind of go over what I'm hearing, or kind of try and figure some things out and that kind of thing. So yeah, let's get started. Some big reverberated vocals. Nice. Multiple voices singing, harmonizing. Kind of like a 3/4 with maybe an extra beat in there on the. It's like a 6/8. Seems like straight 6/8 so far, or a slow 4, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's always the debate on is it slow 4 with a triplet feel, or is it a true 6/8, and I don't know that there's a right or a wrong answer all the time. Sometimes there is, but I feel like this is a pretty straight forward 6/8, and yeah, I really like how the drums are coming in. It's kind of open room sounding recording, or the drums sound very live, and there's a little bit of extra reverb maybe on them. I like the little percussive clapping and snapping, or whatever that is, so far. So yeah, let's keep going. Oh, okay. Kind of changes from a major to a little bit of a minor there at the end. B flat so far, and I love the vocals, and it's almost like there was kind of like some horn swells going on. Kind of floaty. The way that it's always accented there, the one, almost feel like just three, like a waltz. 6, 8, 3, 4, whatever you want to call it. But the pulse makes me feel 3, 4. I like the drums consistent with that beat. I really like that with the hi-hat. The little flex, the little open hi-hat. Drop. It's just claps and snaps or taps or some horns and instruments and woodwinds maybe in there. It's like a brass and a couple woodwinds. And I think it was really cool how I think this like theme of the instruments here kind of swelling in this like melodic progression over that B flat root is the theme. And even I was hearing that theme with the kind of the harmonic vocals that come in, and they were doing that swelling. It's just very it's almost like we're floating down slowly to the ground, or we're waltzing and we're kind of moving. It's kind of airy feeling and stuff. It's really cool so far, and I like how they've dropped things out, but kept, they dropped everything but some of the horns and the snaps and taps and stuff. So that's been pretty cool so far. Let's keep going. I like all the vocal layering. Kind of reminds me of like some stuff that Jacob Collins does. It seems like it's maybe 2 or 3 vocalists, but they're multi-tracking each vocal part, or each vocalist is kind of adding their own harmonies over the top, layering this. It could be one vocalist doing just tons of different vocal parts, but I don't think that's bad. I like the bass here. I like how we're kind of moved into this a little bit more of like a minor-ish mode. We're coming off that, just hanging on the B flat. We're kind of progressing through this a little bit now. Really full sounding. Kind of sounds like you're almost like at a, I hate to say circus, but I feel like I'm at like a big event. Oh, that was cool. Okay. Cool. I liked that. I really liked that. Yeah. That was really cool. Yeah, interesting stuff on my next up here, but no, that was really cool. We'll go back to this and just hang out on the page. Yeah, I really liked that. And that bass came in as I think it was a half step. Um, yeah. So I'm trying to think what to say about it. I really liked it. Um, the vocals really were very involved, simple, repetitive items. I mean, it's not like there was a lead singer singing, amazing um, solo melodic lines and stuff, but it doesn't seem like this group is that kind of band. It's almost like they are building things layer by layer and then really enjoying showcasing that they can put these multiple different counter melodies and layers and harmonic aspects of all of that together in different parts and add them, brick by brick, and then take them all away and then add them back slowly and add them different kind of elements back slowly and change things up. With that bass coming in heavy there towards the end, gave the song a little bit different feel. The drums were pretty. There were times when I was paying attention to them really intently, and there were other times where they were doing their thing and not creating a distraction. And sometimes that's the best thing you can do on drums. I really liked the sound of the drums. Sometimes you get that really kind of dry, studio sounding drum tone, where the drums are recorded kind of tight and dry, and then they add on all these kind of post effects and stuff like that. But those drums sounded really live. Like they didn't really have to do much with them. Just good microphones and in a good room with just the right kind of dampening or whatever they might have used. I really liked the drum tones. The drummer was doing a fantastic job of keeping that steady, and I don't know if that's something where you lay down 4 bars of it and you use that same 4 bars a lot, or if that's all one long drum take. It's kind of sounded like it was all one long drum take, but it's tough to get some of those repetitive, you know, say 2 bar, 4 bar drum phrases that you're repeating over and over again to sound exactly the same every time through. And he was doing a really good job to where I couldn't distinguish whether or not, that hi-hat, for instance, is just the thing that kind of stuck out to me initially, is that coming back to that kind of quick open close hi-hat within that drum beat every bar or two or however often that was, sounded exactly the same every time. And that's just a skilled drummer. And that was really cool. I liked all that extra tapping and percussive elements in there. I wonder what it was. Was it clapping and snapping? If I can find it. It kind of sounds like a mixture of kind of like that light hand clap smacking, or like maybe they were hitting something, or were they smacking their face, or I mean, I'm kind of hearing this a little bit, but this has more of a pop and like a deeper pop. This kind of sounded more like something's like kind of like this kind of thing, but with 20 people doing it, or 2 or 3 people doing it, and then it's just doubled and tripled and layered and just kind of like a chorus effect, or slightly off-centered, or maybe they just did it to that beat 30 different times, and it's like, okay, the first 5 times be right in the middle of the beat, the second 5 times be kind of just off the back of the beat, the next 5 times we're going to be just on the front of the beat. So it kind of sounds like there's like that almost like there's a whole room full of people and everybody's got the main beat, but everybody has a different interpretation of when exactly that hits. So yeah, that was really cool. And I really liked the instruments. It kind of sounded like almost like a little like classical music instrument break here, like something you might hear in like the middle of like some classical piece, like some sonata or something. Yeah, really cool. I like it. Good suggestion, Daps. I guess this one will be one that I have to go back and listen to all this stuff. So cool. Thanks, man. All right.